Hi, welcome, Man Games. Thank you so much for joining. I am just fitting up my laptop to watch the chat while I speak to you guys. Let me put my phone on silent as well because sometimes it just ring right out. All right. Thank you so much for joining. If you're hi Lisi, hi Cassie. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. And I would have said Happy New Year before, but I'm just saying it again. Happy New Year. I hope that this year brings you lots of blessing, prosperity, and favor. Hi. Hi, DBC. Hi, Tanisha. How are you guys doing? Yes, Casey in the house. Yay. I'm trusting that you guys are hearing me well. When you come on, please remember to tap the screen twice. If you are using your cell phone, if not, you can do so on your computer by doing the like feature. So thank you so much for joining. You can share how was your day in Jamaica on a Saturday. It's a busy day for us. Persons going out to the market and it's back to school, so you're getting your last minute shopping done, preparation for tomorrow and all these things. So you can share with me how was your day. I'll start first. My day was eventful. Well, of course I slept late today, but otherwise I did get some of the stuff that I wanted to get done today, which is very good. And what else? Basically that's it. I came in back and I got some more rest. And I was there sleeping, and when I got up I was like, oh my goodness, we could do all the things that our heart desire and not do any work. Don't you feel that way sometimes? You say, oh, today I'm going to lie down, but you know that you have so much to do that cannot be a part of the schedule just to just relax. You have to get up and get things done. So I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, perhaps I should just relax a bit and just take the rest of the night. But then I remember, if I don't do anything, that's just me. It's going to play on me. Like, you see, you could have done this and you didn't get to do it and all of that. So I just came here. It was a very cold day, but still went out and shopped. Okay, great. I don't know if it was today you did that video, Alicia, but it's just so funny. Like, seeing it, I saw myself. You don't know that I was scared of that thing too. What you need to do though is to just go on it and hold the rails. Once you hold the rails, you're going to be so fine. Just know that, I'm going to step up like I'm stepping on the stairs, and then, it's the quintet at the top. So for persons who are joining for the first time, Casey, I'm seeing 6 persons here. I don't count, but I'm seeing 4 likes. If you have not yet liked this live, please do so. And if you're new here, I am Casey. I do inspirational lessons daily, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. On a Saturday, I come live, and to date, I've lost 32 pounds. I was thinking, I was doing the calculation the other day, and I said, it's more than 32 pounds I lost, But as is, I am comfortable at this weight. So I guess I'll be staying here forever. I hope to. I was able to get a lot of things done today, shopping, cleaning, catching. Okay. Great, Cassie. So when you see me look here, as per usual, I am reading the screen from another device, the chat that is. And I just want to share a few things for persons who are new as well. This is my weekly review. So what I do is just to do a summary of the lessons that I would have shared during the week and other stuff. So for today or for tonight, I am going to speak about a few stuff. One is your vision board. So in 2024, I would have, well, every year I do my vision board. And persons who are familiar with me, I paste it on the refrigerator. So you come, you see a whole lot of papers like scripts on my refrigerator. Some are on my door, right? And I started that in 2017, I believe. And I'm thanking God for all his blessings thus far. So from 2017 to 2024, most of the stuff that I wrote on my vision board, I accomplished. Not by me, but by God. So I'm just sharing. What I also do is to just write Bible verses to motivate me along the way. So I'm going to share a few of the Bible verses that I wrote for this year with you. I also have a Thanksgiving jar. So it's just a little jar that I created and I tape Thanksgiving. So whatever I am thankful for, whenever, I just write it down and drop it in a jar and leave it. And at the end, sometimes you're feeling a little bit out of it, you can open it and look at, things that you would have accomplished and in return motivate you, right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I saw Snapback to Shauna. Welcome, my dear. Welcome, welcome. And Happy New Year to you. I hope you're doing well. And right, so I'm looking there, I'm looking here. My eyes are a little bit better tonight, I can see there. Alright, so on the vision board, so this is the vision board. You're not going to be able to see everything, right? So from afar, from a glance, I believe that you can see that the board is filled. Yeah? So over this side, right here, would be the things like my motivational scripture, right? And over here would be the things that I would have written down to accomplish. And then for 2024, I'm going to flip the board and write here. For 2025, I'm going to flip the board and write there, right? So I'm just going to share with you a few scriptures that I would have used to motivate me, and let me know if there are scriptures that you're aware of or there are scriptures that you would consider using as well. Hi Aaron, to see you. Welcome. So the first one, and this is so dear to my heart, Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7, and it reads, "Be anxious for nothing, but with prayer and supplication make your requests known to God." And it goes on, right? So you can read it in your leisure time as well. And also Philippians 4 verse 13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Right? And Psalm 37 verse 5, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass." And one of my, well, all of them are my favorite verses, like, things that I find strength in. Psalm 37 verse 5, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass." I think I did that already. And Psalm 23 verse 6, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life." And this one, Proverbs 3 verses 15 to 16, "She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire, not to be compared unto her. Length of days in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor." Beautiful, isn't it? And Isaiah 40 verse 31, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." And the last one I have here is from Romans 8, verse 18. The suffering of this present time are not worthy to compare with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So, I don't know persons here, you can do this for yourself. It has helped me throughout the year. I know, hi Nemo, hi Wiley, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I'm just reading some motivational Bible verses on my vision board, and for persons who do vision board can consider doing these things. I know that persons will do their vision board in different ways, but for me, I like to put verses that are able to strengthen me along my journey. If you're just joining, please remember to like the live, and if you're here for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons, daily inspirational lessons, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds, and I'm streaming from the beautiful island of Jamaica. All right. Hi, down the road. Hi, welcome. Down the road is in the cold. How are you doing? And okay, I see you, Wiley. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much. Please remember to tap the screen twice, and if you are not using your cell phone, you can use the feature here on the computer. Yes, thank you so much. It was not easy at all, Wiley, I tell you. Like, persons would have seen you going through, or you're doing your thing, and they see you online doing your thing and thinking that, oh, just walking and all of that. But the discipline that comes with it is not for the weak. Put it that way. It's not for the weak. And I've seen where Nemo posted that he is going on that journey as well. I wish you all the very best, and I know that you can do it. You see, the thing about going or doing anything at all in life is you preparing your mind to do so. So once you have the mindset to do it, you can do it. Now here, if it takes 5 months, I may take 2 months to do mine, you take 5 months, but at the end of the day, it's still a win. So that's the next thing, don't compare yourself with others, just do what you can do. You will get there. And I see where Nemo stated that he's going on that journey. And I'm so excited for that because, just to see the growth, I know how Nemo is in eating certain type of food and all of that. But to see that 360 or that probably 270 or 180 at first, it's a win. And I look forward to that, Nemo. I'm rooting for you. I know that you can do it. I know. Mindset strong. I'm about to do a lot of things this year. Yes, dear. You can do it. You can do it. And I believe you can, and you're going to do it. At first, I started a while back doing other things that I believe could have pleased me, doing it the shortcut way, persons using certain types of medication or tablets to help you reduce your appetite and all of that. I done that once, and when I did it, I was like not pleased at all, because the moment I did it, it's like the following day I'm back to my old habits. I get so drained and hungry, and I was back to how I was before. So that is not something I would recommend to anybody to take any shortcuts. And those things I know that it's not good for your body either. But what I started, and I would have shared that before, that I do my intermittent fasting, and it all started through my walk with Christ, in doing fasting like every quarter or every month, however I have it to do. So that helped me in preparing me for this weight loss journey. So no, and it's just my mindset, as I said. So for now, I do not eat in the morning. Even if you give me something, I just get up and drink my water, and I would eat something very light if I'm supposed to eat. Like I don't feel like eating. So the first meal for me for the day is at 12 o'clock. So yeah, at 12 o'clock I start my eating, and I don't eat 3 times per day. 12 o'clock I eat a huge meal, and that is it for the day. So, and I just eliminate the juice from my diet. So mostly is water. All right. So hi Tommy, welcome. Guys, I'm trying to read the screen because the phone is there. So hence I said that I have this. I'm going to just catch up with what is on the chat on this side, and then I'll turn my head that way. I saw Ty Shine, Shayna. Good night. Hi, Ty Shine, Ty Shin, Ty Shin. Hi, where are you? No, where are you joining from, Ty? Where are you joining? It's the first I'm seeing you here. I am in Jamaica. I do inspirational lessons daily, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. Stop eating super. No food until 16 hours late for the protein drink at lunch. Yes, yes. Right. So yes, Wiley, and yes, down to earth. Yes. You see, once. Oh, ha. Oh, thank you. Miguel is such a good sport. Oh, mercy. Miguel, God bless Miguel. Miguel is so supportive. Um, right. So once you start, it's going to become a part of you. You cannot go back to you doing or eating the way you used to. And also the drinking of water, you just have to take your time. So it's not an overnight thing. We're just going to get up and get it right at first. It takes time. So just, gradually you will get there. And say, step by step, you will. Hi, Jamal. God bless you too. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, persons who are just joining. Remember to tap the screen twice, or to, do the thumbs up on your machine. I'm just speaking about my weight loss journey, and also Jamal has me fed. Okay, yes, Nima, I just believe that you can do it. You can. You can, you can, you can, you can. And at the end, the beautiful thing about doing these things, Nima, at the end you're going to feel so good in yourself that you did it. I remember, I don't know if you guys were on my live some time back when I showed the dress that I had when I was a little bigger. Put it on, and I showed how big it is on me now. So stuff like those, when you go through the process and you're there, you're so, you feel so fulfilled. So just go through it. And I know, like, the stuff that you have now, you can use it as well. Just don't throw away the stuff that you have. Save it and go through the journey. And at the end, looking back, just like YouTube, when you just start, you say, oh, this video, you grow along the way. And you look back on some of your old videos and you're like, oh, merciful Father, thank you, Jesus, for growth. And they say, oh, I was so what then, or, but to God be the glory. You have made it this far. Hi, positive. Thank you. The screen is going up. So I'm going to come here. Okay. I use a small unit I got in relationship. Okay. Light gaming. Hi, good morning. It's good morning in your country. Where are you joining from, Light Gaming? It's the first time seeing you here. I'm KC. I do inspirational lessons daily from Jamaica. And I also speak about my weight loss journey it is now 8:20 p.m. in Jamaica. I'm trying to just follow through with what is on the screen, but it is going up so fast and my eyes are just, but I'm gonna get there. So where are you joining from, Light Gaming? And welcome, Miss Do It Yourself. I saw you put out a video earlier. I'm going to get to it after the live. And speaking about video, guys, for persons who, well, most of the persons there I know, but it is important for you to organize a playlist or put a playlist on your channel, because what I'm doing now, I get a little time off now from work. What I'm doing now is just to go through each person playlist. So I just put on the computer and I just play your videos. So when I come to it, it is easier. I still do play your videos, but it is easier for me to just put it on you and just play out the videos that are in that playlist. So that's what I've been doing since last week. So you can just consider doing that for me. I need to push off the dust and pull. Okay, so you guys having a whole conversation in there. Okay, but it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and it just makes you feel so confident and empowered and all of that, and it gives other people the motivation to do it too when they see that, oh, Casey, wow, like when you go out and you look a particular way, they say, oh, wow, and you're like, for me, I can boast now, I'm boasting in the Lord because he would have done it for me. But no, I can say, oh, goodbye, girdles. I don't need to see you anymore. Guess what? My stomach is flat. Bye. So I just go out and bust out with confidence. You see, when I take my photos, them enough for them. And I say, feel my stomach and all of that. No. So that little confidence that it gives you, oh, merciful Father. So it's just beautiful. I don't know how else to explain it, but the result that I receive, that's how I feel, and I know that you can do it too. Hi Casey, stopping by to show love. Oh, thank you so much, God's platform. Thank you so much. Yes. I said you guys having a whole conversation and I can't even catch up. When they're talking and you're like, what's happening here? You're out of the loop. You don't know what. You don't even know how to catch on. Yeah, but it's cool. You guys can continue talking and I'll do the same here. Alright, so I spoke about the playlist. You guys need to, just create the playlist for easier access to watch. And you would have seen, I hope you saw it on Big Jack channel. I'm going to do my promotion too. Thank you so much, Nemo. I love you too. Thank you. The other day we were saying that, you see in Jamaica, Nemo, Jamaicans don't go out and say, we're authentic people. So if we're going to say, say, I appreciate you or I love you. Hi, Barry. Hi, thank you so much for joining. I know you're going to give them a thumbs up. Yes, so Jamaicans, we are authentic people. I know that some persons here are Jamaicans. Yeah, and you can attest to that. So if we're going to say, I love you, it is coming from in here, at the bottom of our heart. And if we're going to say, I appreciate you, those kind of, exchanging sentiments, we're doing it from a good place. So if you say I love you and I say any Jamaican at all, when they say, say I love you or what them say, respect you, say you're a good youth or, it's coming from down here. I know in some cultures it's just a norm to say, you go out, persons would say, oh man, I appreciate you, man. I know it's just a norm for some cultures, but here in Jamaica, when we say, Caribbean and general Caribbean people, when we say those things, it is coming from deep down in our hearts that we love you, or we appreciate you. You don't really get there something different. You don't really get it like on a daily basis. So you're happy the vampire to get that from us. Yeah? So yeah. So when I say that I appreciate you, Nima, for all that you have done, for not just me, but for everybody here, I really, really, really do appreciate you. I appreciate the support that you have extended to me and my sister and everyone else that is here. Everybody would have seen that Nemo is a good person. Well, I speak for myself. It's a good person. And being at home, I resonated on that because I could use, though we say that the like is free, the subscription is free, but bear in mind you use electricity and you use data. And for Nemo to take up his time and plug in his devices and watch all of us videos back to back and take the time out to put us on his playlist and all of that, it's not a lot of persons out there doing that. People nowadays looking for their growth more than anything else to think about you, especially when you cannot push or promote him. You know, persons gravitate to persons who can help them. You know, you have a big YouTube, you big him up and all of that, but we are just small content creators and he's there behind us. And I do believe that we should do the same for him, support him when he drop his videos, for us not to just look on what he put in there, but to watch the videos, like and comment, and know that he has the ads going through. Just watch out the ads. Sometimes it's like 4 or 5 ads come out when I'm watching, but I just know that that's my way of giving back to him. I don't get a lot of people like you, Nemo, in my life, and I'm so grateful that I met you. Every time I come here, it's like when I talk, you guys would have heard. I now believe that there is no coincidence in nothing in your life, because it was just a simple greet, hello from me to him, and it it went way above and beyond for our friendship. And it's even more beautiful that he's somebody that I have never seen in my life, never glimpsed Nemo, and he is extending so much love towards me. So thank you. All right, so I'm going to catch up with what is here now. We all have to support and encourage each other. Yes, yes. Okay, you guys having a whole conversation here. Um, uh, no, truly love. Oh, this is from Nemo. No, I mean, I support 100% since I met you and have done the same before a community, before my regular content you support. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Yes, everyone I grew up in here, I feel it. Yes, Jamal, yeah, and they didn't get any of my food. Oh gosh, thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, just to go ahead, Nemo is the man. This is from down the road. And when you see new people on, oh, it just run away. When you see new people on the platform, to give them your support, because, for example, I met some beautiful persons there on his platform. One is down the road, and also Joe. Those persons. So when you see them, you give them, and so many more. I remember and coming on the live helps as well. Welcome for healthy relationship. Welcome, welcome. When you go on the live, when I subscribe to thing, yes, yes. So right. So I've been with Nemo from that time, and you see the growth, and I believe crowned curls as well. She is one that was in the community with us, and you know, I'm happy to see this type of things, like when persons, you know them from down here and they're growing. I don't know how some people bad mind people for them stuff. They're like, you're growing, you're supposed to be happy for each other. Let us grow together and build each other up. Why are you going to be jealous about my growth? Your season is your season. I cannot take that from you. Likewise, you cannot do the same about me. So yeah, let us just help each other along the way, in whatever way we can. So it's just so simple. Watching somebody's video, commenting on it, and all of that. We cannot do any. Today is not promised to anybody. You know, we're here by the grace of God. And what is it more pleasing or more important? Well, for me, I can speak, to do is to help somebody, help your brother and your sister. Why would you see your sister or your brother asking for help and you just shove them away and you know you can help them? Like, I cannot see through that. I just cannot. So in whatever way you come, even now, I would have shared this some time ago with me starting YouTube and wanting to grow and all of that, just like everybody else here. And I would be looking on my studio and seeing persons unsubscribing and all of that. First time I used to do it, to say, why would you come over here and unsubscribe? And I did it the right way. I felt so demotivated when I see those stuff. But then growing on this platform, I realized that they are the minority. The persons who come to unsubscribe and to hurt your brain are the minority. I'm just going to put my mind, my eyes, my energy on the persons who are here to support me. So if I get 1 subscribers out or 6 or whatever, I'm still here with the majority. I'm just going to focus on engaging them and supporting them along the way. So I'm not no more. I look on that part of my my YouTube studio. I don't pay attention to know who is who subscribe or who unsubscribe. I don't do that. I just stick to the goal. They say, like Nemo motivating all of us to say, you guys have to come live and all of that. Even when I'm having a headache or things are not going so you know, right, I still know that I have this commitment that I need to fulfill, and I'm coming live. This is what matters. When I sit up here and you guys see me and we can talk and I laugh and I can share my views and you can give me yours, this matters more than just putting my energy over that side. Yeah, so I want you guys to think along that route too. Don't focus on the things, the noise, the unnecessary noise. Them not make no sense. Focus on what matters most, what is going to help you, that is beneficial to you and your growth. Hi Tony, welcome. Tony in the house. Welcome Tony. And I must say I am super delighted to see Tony's growth. Tony I met on Vibing with VC I think last week or so. But trust me, last week I said my sister working the line. Tony I work. Tony I work up the line, man. And every live I got in I see Tony. And most of the videos, like persons that she would have connected with, there goes Tony. Tony, I love this energy. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So when Tony has her live, guys, please go over and support Tony. Tony is a good sport. She always, if you're doing a live or you send, if you're connected with Tony, and Tony don't come, just don't feel anyway, something not right with her. She not feeling well or something happening or she's not with her phone or whatever. But so far from then till now, when I go over everywhere Tony then, like she just all over. But that's a good spirit, Tony. That's a very good spirit and I love that. I love that. You must prosper. Yeah, you have to prosper. Hello, I have God's platform. A lot coming on. Yes, that was getting rid of the weeds in the family, really. But they didn't see the vision like we all do. Yes. Yes, DBC. And for persons, everybody knows that DBC is also serving God's people. But right, so Nemo platform I appreciate more than the others. And each time you go there, it indicate how you should support, which is the right way. So you don't just go to the person's platform and subscribe. Because what YouTube is doing now, if you just go and sub, after a couple minutes you just see your subscription go down. So the right thing to do is to go to the person's channel, watch the video, comment on the video, and then subscribe. Some persons videos are longer than some, but just please, if you can watch half of the video or so, it helps them. So don't just go to the person's channel and just sub and then come off. Please watch the video. And sometimes do I understand that you may be busy, you're not able to watch, but you can run the video and let the person know that you're there, just to leave a little comment to say that. And then, you know, the person will get that subscription. But don't just go to the person's channel and just sub and done. That's what I've seen in the other platforms. They just sub to sub. They put this thing on it, get 4,000 sub or something, some stuff, and they go and just sub. Like they would say done or whatever, sub whatever, and afterwards you realize that it is not there. Yes, watch all the way through. That's what we want to do. Yeah, what, and that's the thing that I thought of while being home, you know. Like some of the videos I wasn't able to catch up with a whole lot of persons because of work. So what I am doing now is just to play the videos, like just play them out on my machine. It helps. Like who wouldn't want their watch hour to go up? So do it the right way. And I find too, that is just from my Christian principle. Do good and good will follow you. You do good to people and the good things will come back to you. So it may not be the person that you're watching, you know, that's going to come back to your channel. It may be 10 more other persons stopping by to support you along the way. So when you're doing these things, just do it from a good heart. And remember too that you doing good will come right back to you. Right? Hi, Lady J. Welcome, welcome. And the beautiful thing too about these live is that you get to meet people from all walks of life. So you see, I told you about Tony's a good sport. I would have met Tony elsewhere, and Tony came on the live and saw persons who she's not familiar with and subscribe and connect to them. And likewise, I would have gone into other persons' live and connect with persons as well, and they're here. So Lady J is one person who I connected with from Barry Walking Exercise. So if you're not, or if you have not yet connected to Barry Walking Exercise, Barry does that every morning. Barry and his wife Liz, they walk. They're from, well, Barry's a Jamaican, but he lives in Florida now. So every morning Barry would walk and share motivational lessons with his audience. Beautiful, inspiring lessons. So Lady J is also a part of Barry's platform or family, and that's how I would have met Lady J. Lady J also walks, so that's something too. Lady J walking, and Lady J is just so inspiring. These are the people you can connect to, Nemo. Share you some inspiration daily. So they do it in all types of weather, you know, because I know Lady J is in the snow part, and you know, every time, even in snow, she's walking. And Barry, no matter how the weather is, because sometimes Florida do get cold, Barry is there walking with Liz. So yeah, it's good. It's very good. Hi Shine, welcome, welcome, welcome one and all. Yes, welcome. You guys can connect with persons in the chat. persons who you're not familiar with and all. So I am going to go right. So tomorrow I'm talking a whole lot of stuff here. So tomorrow, God's willing, I will be on Big Jack. I'll be collaborating with Big Jack. So I want you guys to come on out tomorrow at 7 p.m. for that show. I know it's going to be inspiring, informative, and exciting as well. So I would love to see you come on out at 7 on Big Jack live. I'm also going to share the information in my community and perhaps on a short or something. But my first collab with one of my family members is so awesome. And yeah, just looking forward to seeing you guys there. All good here, blessing to all. Yes, looking forward to see you guys there. All right. So, hi Miguel. I saw you send over somebody, and I was talking about Miguel. Guys, welcome Miguel. You guys would have met Miguel sometime ago. I think it was last week, Miguel. Yeah. So you're seeing me here. I know you wouldn't have seen me this week. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me tonight, Miguel. Thank you. Thank you. I mentioned Miguel in my last live. Miguel is my co-worker, and Miguel has been supporting me ever since he knew that I had a channel. So Miguel went above and beyond to get my subscription up, and he has a channel as well. So you guys can go over to Miguel's channel and just give him some strength, as we would say. Just support him. So give him some strength is supporting him, okay? And for persons who are joining who is not familiar with me, I am Casey. I do inspirational lessons, and if you hear me go in and out of my English speaking, please note that I speak patois as well. That is broken English in our country, right? So, and when I do that, I also explain what I'm saying. Yes. So, right. So if you have not yet connected with Miguel, you can get out of here, DVC. Get out. Usher him out. We're going to usher him out now. I don't know you're coming. So can somebody explain what I said to DVC? Usher him out? Or should I just usher him out? Yes. So please do that for Miguel. Nice seeing you. I have to run. Thank you so much, Tanisha, for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Empowered Living. Thank you. Welcome to. It's good to see you here. Welcome. How are you doing? And Happy New Year to you. I know I know a lot of persons would have made videos of, the Happy New Year and all. Hi, foodies, welcome. I connected with Gloza Foodies the other day. I don't remember where, but it's from a live. And I'm so happy to see you here, my dear. Oh, thank you. Me don't say because of that way you trouble me. In primary school, you see, whenever a boy keep on messing with you, you know that boy likes you. Every time the boy will come around and poke you, or pull your ear and all of those stuff, you know that, when I get older, honestly, so the guy that did like me, so perhaps the same thing BBC doing, just poke me. Anyways, it's all love, God's love here. Thank you so much. Sail Whiskey Dream, thank you so much for joining. So Sail Whiskey Dreams has a whole lot of recipe on his channel. So as I said, persons who are just joining and you have not connected with, please just do so. I know there's an easier way to do it, like to have persons be the moderator and then you can just click on their channel. But because the phone is there, I'm not able to do that. Let me see. So you can just go over and click. Oh, perhaps I can do it here. So you can, let me see if you come blue Nemo. So you can just go over and get access to the person's channel. Um, this thing is, you see, I come here to mess around with it and it just freeze on me now. Did Nemo turn blue? No, I'm not seeing that. But yes, so sailing is one that his channel, he has a whole lot of recipe there, a whole lot of persons, a whole lot of recipes. So when you're through, you can go and check out Sailing Whiskey Dream, and all the other persons, and Glow, and this person Glows All Foodies, she also does those stuff too. The other day I see she made a beautiful decor with fruits. So it's just amazing. The persons that you meet along the way, as I said, just amazing feeling, knowing or greeting people here in the virtual world. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Manhattan Pretty. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really love and appreciate the support. And you know what I'm going to do? I thought of it, and I would like you guys to assist me in doing it. I know Big Jack is doing his platform, but there's just one person that I'm feeling an urge to assist. And I'm thinking that one night I mentioned that to her, because I don't know how my sister is aware of this. Sometimes when she goes on her live, mind you, she has over 70 subscribers, and sometimes when she goes on her live, it's just me and my sister alone on her live, and just us like family. I would see her and then I tell my sister, and then like today I know that my brother saw her and he told us. She's not really getting the support that I would like for her to get. And I'm thinking that if she would come on and do a live and just join, like to do the thing where she, what you call it? Like she would do the live and connect and just all of us just support her, give her that love. I just feel that deep down she's feeling hurt and disappointed. Just to get up every day. Sometimes one time she went on the live and she was the only one in the live. And when I saw it, I went and I watched like the replay and commented on her video. Some time ago she was on my live too, but the country that she's living in, the time zone is different. But that's just something that came on my heart. It came on our heart to help her in that way. Just to allow her to experience this type of love. And I don't take this for granted. I hope that I do not take this for granted. It's something when you come on and you see 5 persons, oh merciful Father, thank you Jesus. But then when you go on and you see 20 persons or 30 persons, oh, that's a great blessing. But when you go on as a person, like we are all humans and we have feelings. When you go on and you see nobody, you're going to put the best foot forward and play it off, but deep inside I know that it's going to, you feel a way. You feel some kind of way. So when I thought of it, I said, like, my community, I believe, can assist in that way, just to help her. And I know she would feel good about it. This is something I spoke to her about as well. And she was so excited too. But then, sometimes you want to do something, but you're just a little bit cautious in asking the person. So it would be something that she would have thought about, and then me just saying it to her, she said, oh, yeah, she would accept. So, yeah, so we can do that. Don't know what's her name. Her name is Amaka. Let me see. Her name is Amaka underscore Chris. Just give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can find it and just copy it and put it in the chat. But trust me, I really want her to get some support here. Amaka here underscore. So it is easier. Let me see. You guys can just click on it and help her out. Watch her video. Let me see if this one works. Yay, looks like it worked. Yeah. Right, so I am doing well. I am doing well. Manhattan Pretty, I'm doing well, giving God thanks. Earlier I spoke about the Bible verses that would have helped me throughout the year. And you know, me going on my first collab with my family member. Big Jack is like a father to us. And also what I'm doing now, rewatching persons' videos. Judah Vlogs, thank you so much for joining. Thank you guys for joining. When you come in, please remember to tap the screen like, hear me. Please remember to tap the screen twice to like the live. You can also click the thumbs up feature. So see, I put Amaka's link in the chat. So all you need to do is just to click on the link and watch her video, support her, let her know that you're coming from me. And then I will set up, when you see me put out the live, say Amaka and Casey, I want you guys to come over and show her some love. I think she deserves to feel this feeling, just to motivate and encourage her to continue on this journey. So it's not going to be my life now, it's going to be her life. So I'm just giving her the platform. You understand? Understand, Shrimp? So just to support her and give her a strength. And you guys feel free, if you see anybody out there who is, you know, when you swim and you dip, if you can hold them up a bit, just hold them up. Because we're all, when we support each other, we grow stronger. But when we divide ourselves from each other, we just fall apart. So if we can help each other, let us try to do that. Yeah, it's process. I know when I started a few years ago, I'm just reading some stuff here. I heard I had views and a few subscribers, but over the past 2 years, God has blessed me to go from less than 10 subscribers to, right, yes. Hi Shamar, welcome. Yeah, so you guys having a whole conversation there. You guys, yes. So right. I believe that she will get there. I believe that she will get there too. And I also mentioned that my sister would have mentioned on her live when she started, wow, I'm almost at the hour and I don't start this year. But my sister mentioned that some guidelines for YouTube. And me starting YouTube, you would think that my sister is here and I would have received some support from her. But as Tommy mentioned here, it takes time. It is something that we need to appreciate too, just being patient, because not that my sister is here, her supporters are coming over to me. I was surprised to see that from her video about Casey. And you know, Casey would have been in some of her videos on her channel when she's doing her vlog. So, you know, she calling me and all of that would give persons awareness that someone else is there. But me coming over here on this YouTube platform and she put in my video to say, hello, Casey's here, and hey, Zilla, you don't, not Zilla, Nilla. You don't see persons coming over to say, oh, I'm coming from VC, I believe only 2 persons did that. Or I can count on my one hand the persons who came over to support me. But I know that God have my back. So whatever I put out for them, I put him first in it, I will prosper. So here am I today, and I'm so grateful that I have reached this milestone. You may see that last week you said that, oh Casey, you're almost at the 600 mark. And look at it now, Nemo, I am over the 600 mark. Who could it be? So if I can do it, I know that you all can do it too. You all can do it. I sub to her and will watch. Right. Thank you so much, DBC. Me said I feel it. You know, you can feel how, well, that's just me. I sense energy. And I know that she really needs the support. And it's one thing, it's like, oh, I have you guys here to say, support me. And I know perhaps Nemo is on his live telling persons to come over to KC. That's what I see him do sometimes. But you have your family members, because you have my brother join my life, my sister-in-law join my life. Persons are aware that Shamar is my brother. VC is my sister. Sometimes TC is on here. TC, both of them will come on. But when you're out there in the wilderness and I have nobody, I come on to your thing, like nobody at all, it's gonna hit you some way. So, yes, Shine, yes. So, yeah, so hence why I said that I want to see how that will go for her. Right? Alright. Hey Shamar, what's your... Right. I don't think Shamar has a YouTube channel, you know, say Nemo mentioned that to him some time ago, and maybe it's something he should contemplate, but he doesn't at the moment. He doesn't. Look here, DBC, do you know what Shine is talking about? You probably don't. I leave that part alone. I just leave that part alone. Maybe Shine can explain that some other time, but I leave that part. I leave it. Yes, you're out of it this time. Only me and Shine know what that is. Hi, Big Jack. Here comes Big Jack, everybody, I spoke about earlier. So this is Big Jack. If you have not yet subscribed to Big Jack, please go ahead and do so, because I will be on his show tomorrow night at 7, the Iron Sharp Iron Show. So Big Jack, you can connect with some persons here that you would have not yet connected to. You can do so as well. So Big Jack started his show titled Iron Sharpen Iron Show, and it's just, if you go on Big Jack, I love the layout of the show. I love the conversation I had with the person. I believe Nancy was the first person from our community who went on the show. And as the name states, iron sharp iron. So Big Jack is finding his niche on YouTube, which is a beautiful thing, and I think this one really serves him well. And the name, I remember we were on his chat and he was speaking about it, and Charita said, perhaps you could name it this, that name. And he said, oh, that's a beautiful idea. And voila, there you go. It is now the Iron Sharpen Iron Show. If you're interested in going on Big Jack's show, on his page you will see the email address to share your interest for the show. Yeah, looking forward to... Yes, I am too. And I have persons here, Big Jack, you can just scroll through and see persons who you have not yet connected to. You can do so. Alright, so guys, I am really talking away. If you're just joining, please remember to tap the screen twice for the like to be live. For the like to be like. For the live to be like, yes. And also, you can do the thumbs up there on your, the icon on your screen, right? Right. Right. So persons are connecting here. I love this. Know how your sister feels because I have vlogging channel. Many people don't actually speak to me in my comments. Nevertheless, sending well wishes to you both. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Manhattan, she is my blood sister is vibing with VC. Maka, the lady that I put on here, is someone I met on YouTube. So I would say, sister in Christ. But I am just saying that, just a sister, that is something that I would, I consider, and she appreciates it. And I'm sure if, like OVC did that for me, I would be so grateful when I'm grateful. But that feeling that it would have bring to me if when she did that video and I see persons coming over, let's say 50 persons coming over, and would I feel good in myself to say, yeah, you know? But when you see like just persons on it, and you're going to feel some kind of way, and me, I'm seeing like 3 persons or so. But just imagine her seeing 0 people. So I just know the feeling, and I'm just putting it out there that I will, um, you know, help her or assist in that way. Great job, love you. Thank you, Lady J. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And guys, I stated before, for persons who are not familiar with me, um I do daily lessons, devotional lessons, that is. And what I do here is just to recap, to review. So I'm going to go into that now. For the first lesson was those who have never heard of him, right? And this lesson was about some missionaries who went out to, you know, teach the word, and they would have gone into a battlefield like war. There was this particular man who had a young baby and recently married and all of that, and he got unalive. And him being unalive, wife the wife went out and went back to the camp where the persons who would have unalived him were, and started to tell them the good news, to tell them about God, to tell them about God, Christ, and His glory. And I find this amazing because persons, hi, welcome, Empowered RN, welcome. For persons who are here, you can share your experience too. Can you imagine you going into a union, have your young baby, somebody come and snatch out your husband, you're now a widow, you perhaps don't have any place to go for work or no support and all of that. And all of that is just taken away from you. But because you are a Christian woman, you know that you're supposed, or these are the things. We all don't do that. But what she did was to go back in the camp, because she, in her mind, she's thinking that these persons may not know of God. They would not have done that to someone who is bringing forth this message. So what she did was to go back to the camp and to do what the husband was doing, to get those persons to come into Christ. So I don't know for persons, for me, just reading the story, it was just so, um, it was just heart-rending at first, and then it was just beautiful at the end, because I know that just looking at it, it would be a hard puzzle for me. And sometimes in life too, that's what I realize. The things that we pray about, we need to be cognizant of it, because God, if you pray for a forgiving heart, trust me, He's going to send some things in your life for you to forgive and to, apply what you pray for. So those things, and I'm thinking, just I would not be able to do that. No way. I would be able to go out there to know that you killed my husband and leave me with my baby, and me can't do nothing, and me have to go do that. But just for God, grace and mercy, who plays on our hearts, will allow us to do some things that seem so impossible. And that's what He did for this young lady. I have to run. Great. Thank you. Love being here, getting late night. Nice to see you all. Let's grow together. I feel the love you all. Thank you down the road, and persons, please go and watch down the road videos. He loves to do camping and all. And even in the cold, in Jamaica it is warm here, and sometimes we don't really partake. And I can just imagine if you were in Jamaica, the amount of stuff that you would do. And not to say in the cold too, down the road is doing his camping. So I shall come back to your channel as well down the road. Have a good night, have a blessed week, and just continue to inspire others on the way. I can relate. I have subscribers, but I don't have community, as in people talk to us. But it's okay, just treat my channel as man. Okay. I'm happy to have you here, though, man. Pretty. And that's the thing I spoke about. That sometimes when you go to person's channel and you see them have a lot of subscribers, please do not run from the people them channel. They say, no, stop, you can't subscribe to them, and then when them we off already. Please go and still support, because you may have the subscription, but you may not have the views. And we all need that to help us to go on our journey. So not because the person has the subscribers, you see it and you just, thinking that the person don't want the support. The person still wants the support. So don't look on that. Just do it from your heart. Go and support each other. May God continue to bless you on what you are doing. Yes, yes. I receive that in Jesus' name. I receive that. Oh, hi, Alison. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. And yes, no man is an island, Manhattan. No man is an island. No man stands alone. And we all need that support. We all do. So you're in this community, and whatever way we can assist, we will. And as I said, for persons who are new here, you know that Big Jack has his talk show too. So if you're interested in doing that, that's a way to help to highlight your what you're doing in your community, in your channel. If you're interested in going on his show, you can, let me do this like you see. you can email him. The email address is on his page. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. I don't have a lot of friends either in Manhattan. I don't, but the few that I have here, I cherish them. They are my strength. And it makes sense. It makes sense to me. I don't go out. Like when they go work and come back in, that's just it. We go on my bed and I sleep. I sleep. That's something I do now. So I sleep. I get up. It's just like my cycle. So I go to work Monday to Friday. Come back home. I have a son. It's just me and him. Well, that's just it. We just talk, go to bed, wake up the next day, and the cycle. The cycle. I do my videos, read my comments. When I go to work, I must say that I have a good working family. So that helps. Yes, and that's it. So I'm not the type who have friends say, oh, I'm coming over, this, that, and that, or on the weekend I'm looking forward to do this, to go out there, or whatever. My looking forward is to come here and to talk with you guys, or I talk with my sister, I talk with my family. We have our daily devotion. Yeah, but I don't have no friends like that to say. My friends, they understand. They understand the strips, all of them mature persons. So if you don't go to their house and all, it's nothing to them. We talk a lot on the phone, and when we do catch up, it's a big long catch up. But yeah, those kind of stuff. So I know the feeling. And you must, I'm not saying that you must, just try find out things that you really love to do and see if you can incorporate that in your life. Yeah, it's hard, but you just try. If it is that you like to go to the movies, you like to go on walks, like that's what I do. I go on walks and I love to go in the mountains. I just see nature. Um, if you like to watch movies, if you like to write, that is something that I started doing too. I just write. So I just use my time uh, as best as possible, just to do things, positive things. If you like to do volunteerism, you can start a club. You know, there are lots of clubs like in your community, in your church or so, and they have a whole lot of activities. I know for my church, they have activities galore. So if whatever it is, just find something that you are, that gives you that joy. Uh, my I'm going to read. My physical circle is small, but my YouTube circle is huge, and all are welcome to be a part of. Okay, each one can reach one. Exactly. I totally agree. Okay, Jada, beautiful name. Hi, Jada. That's a very beautiful name. Um, of God, that's what. Right, I love that too. And you know the most beautiful part? I'm going back here now to guys have me talking. The most beautiful part, I love when persons go live. And I feel that sense of appreciation too. Just like when I am live and I see persons pop in, I say, hey, I get excited and all that. When I go on the live and I see persons say, hey, see, that's just, it gives me a little joy to know that person's really, you light up their face. I know when I go on Tommy's live, Tommy greet me very well. I didn't know that I impact others like that. Like Tommy was here, he had to pause and you know, big up Casey. When I go on Shine Live, I saw that little joy and Shine's face too. When I go on Nemo's live, it's the same thing. Like when I go on Tony too, Caribbean Tony, like just the joy that you get when people see you. It's amazing. It's like you know me in person. Can you imagine when you meet me in person? Anyways, oh, he can show me love like, oh my gosh. So I decided to create a YouTube to give me, oh, you saw that from, alright, so my son has autism. That's from Manhattan, pretty. That's from Jada. He's 13. He cannot show me love like a regular person since he has autism. So I decided to create YouTube to give me joy. Wow. Right. So you see, you cannot take anything for granted. Nothing on the planet Earth you should take for granted. I am so, I don't even know. Some things, Jada, some things in life, I cannot say that I understand because I really don't. I said that for mental health as well, or illness. It's easier to relate to somebody when you know they got a cut or something, other things that are physical, your tummy hurting you or all of that. But when it comes on to these things that you don't get in your life, you have never experienced in your life, it's hard for me to say, I understand. I really can't, because see, I have a child that is here, is able to show me love, and I have like nephews and niece and stuff that are, the only thing I can say is that when I do like my volunteer, that's next thing I do too. I volunteer in homes, and I volunteer in nursing homes. So when I go out, I will see that those are the things I do just to open my mind and just to give me the sense of appreciation for my life. I don't have a whole lot, but I have love. Um, so when I go out and I see those things, my heart move for those persons who are like bedridden, who are not able to enjoy life like how we would. For example, just to get up and you can blink your eyes or take up the food and eat it, or to walk, or to go and bathe yourself and all of that, those things. I don't take nothing at all. And there you are, I know that you're going through that situation, it can be very stressing on you, knowing that everything, and you have to be thinking ahead to all of that. So I am happy that you are here to communicate with us and to share this with us. And in return, we will definitely, well, I know I'll be praying for you. And the joy that you are hoping or desiring to receive, you will get it in ways that surpass your expectations. So you just keep the faith, Jada. I don't know if you're a Christian, but just continue trusting in God in all situations, and He will direct your path. Nothing is too hard for Him to do. Nothing at all. Right? Um, all right. Yes. Yeah. We are here for you, my dear. All right. So the next stories, Casey stories. Your stories are inspiring. I appreciate them to help me stay motivated. And these are the things I love. Like, I remember who was talking about it. If I even reach one person, I feel accomplished. Like, we just want one person to hear about God. Like, I don't know how else to do it. And as I said, this channel is ordained by Christ. I had no hiccup in doing it. It just came to me like so. So I know if I don't do a listening, I don't think I've ever done it. But me cannot go to bed and not read. Because I know that somebody is depending on hearing me. The everything I do, the good morning, I don't know where that came from, but I know that persons are happy to hear that in the morning. At the end, please remember to inspire someone today. I don't know where that came from, but it happened. And to God be the glory. This voice that I have, it's blessed by God. When I was younger, I wanted to be a journalist. I was just thinking about it, like I love to, because I know that I can speak and all of that. So I always imagine myself being on TV, anchoring the channel and all of that. But God didn't want it. I did not get zil, nil. He said, cut it out. Then I went back again and I said, yo man, I have to showcase my talent, because I know, say, people that say, you're too enough. And my mentor, that is something that stuck in me. Whenever people may come and say, you're too enough, I say, and so what? Like, I love to let persons laugh. I love to see the best in people. I love to go out and have fun and all the vibes. Like, if you put me in any setting, me have a whole setting. Not because I may see this or may be a certain way, I'm going to hold it. I can relate. That's the one thing I can relate. So the next thing, I wanted that part so bad, and me say, oh, me have to do marketing and all of that because me have to. But God didn't want that either. Me I say everything what me want, me just get slapped with. Nothing don't work out that way that I want. But God put me in a place where I can showcase my talent in a way that is pleasing unto Him. And I'm so grateful for that, and I'm super grateful that that would have allowed me to come here as well. the little voice that he would have blessed me with is to do his work. Perhaps if he had allowed him something there to happen to me, would have you'd have still been a dancer, let's see. But you know what? That for me say, hey, go sit down over there, so man. You're going to do something that is more rewarding. So yeah, so whatever there is that we're going through, just remember that God is in control. You are definitely a Christian. Lovely. Right, right. So I'm going, that is lovely. That is lovely. That is lovely. I love that. I love that. So you understand. I love that. And as I said, Jada, I will, you know that there's no boundaries in prayer. So you know that you're in my prayer. You will be. I pray for my YouTube family, you know. I don't know all the names and all, but I know like the channel names. And I pray for you guys. Right. So the next lesson I did was the enemy among us. And it was about a family who took in a young lady. I don't know if anybody here can relate. Sometimes you see some persons, you feel sorry for them and you want to help them. You take them in your house or wherever, and they end up being the person that fights against you. It may not be that you take them in the house, but this person took the young lady in her house, and the young lady just kept on stealing her stuff. And she was so disappointed in her, to know that, you know, I would have helped you, give you a job and give you a place to sleep and all of that, and you came in and you did that to me. I know some persons can relate that sometimes they help, and that is the bad thing about it now, that the persons who would really want the help now, they say that the good always suffer for the bad. You have some persons out there who really want the help, you know, but because you would have experienced that with other persons, like the negative with other persons, you are so hesitant in helping the persons who really want the help. So the lady came in and just steal from her. It can be in all different ways. You may have some persons put them in your thing there, in your group, or you know, just put them in your life. And when you open your life and your secrets and all of that, they are the one who turn around and expose you. Put it that way. So you have to be very careful. You have to ask God for discernment when you do it, when you're going out there and helping people. It may be so hard, you know, but you have to exercise wisdom along in your journey, because some people, they will see you doing your thing and just a plan up to say, okay, I'm going to do this to her, do this, do that, you know. So this lady, she just have a stealing spirit, and she came in and she did that, took away the lady expensive stuff, even though the lady was paying her and giving her a roof to stay. God bless as always. Last year there was one blessing that was unexpected. Okay, okay, lovely, lovely, Miguel, lovely, lovely, lovely. You got to be careful with that for sure. Yes, yes. It's from bad experience, my mom did. Do I say I can't do the same if someone asks me? Yeah, you see those kind of stuff, and when I look at it, I say sometimes, as I say, the good always suffer for the bad, because people do that. That would be a hard thing for me to do, to invite somebody in my house to stay. Oh, merciful Father. As I said before, I don't really have friends like that. But to take you in my house, that's a very big deal. That's a big deal. And you know you want to exercise your Christian principle and all, but as I said, I would have to pray for the discernment, and God would have to lead me in doing those stuff. My help is not for everyone, even though the word of... Okay, I understand, Miguel. You say you have to be as wise as a... Where you go? as wise as a serpent, calm as a dove. Yes, and yeah, that way. So you have to be wise in doing these things. You have to be wise. Nowadays, I saw this on the news, and it happened to me today. And I said, when the person said that to me, I said, okay, no problem, I understand. In Jamaica, they have this trend to go around and ask you for a phone call. You being the good Samaritan saying you're giving them a phone call, you know what they do? They take your phone and run left you. And sometimes there are other persons there distracting you and all of that. So you now take up your phone and give person call. Out of your goodness and your heart, and then they come asking you for a call and you do that. Then they do that to you. How are you going to feel next time when somebody come and say, may I have a call and all of that, the person that is in need? So when that happened to me today, I asked the person, can I have a call? The young man said, look here, miss, I don't really lend my personal phone, you know. So in my mind, I said, but I'm not asking you to lend me the phone. You're going to dial the number for me. He said, miss, I don't lend my personal phone to people. He said, okay. Me just understand this. So I just said, okay. But these are the things, when people do these things in life, it just upon the bad, you get the bitter end of the stick, as they did that to my okay, you see? So it's not just here, they are doing it everywhere, just deceiving people. The next one was before giants. That was the next lesson I put out. And it was about a young lady who normally goes for her walk and all, but something was in the air, and her neighbor mentioned to her, like, you don't know that the volcano came and the particles are out, and you know that that can affect your eyes and your lungs and all of that. But she was not aware. But you know, it was just her custom to go out and walk. But the moral of the story is that even though the volcano came and all the things were in the air, that's a big giant, but God is bigger than all the obstacles that are out there. So he has our back. And she was protected. So that is it. So just like Barry and Lady J, the big obstacle you see snow out there, them not give up, you know, them know that God have them, but them will go out there, go walk a morning time and motivate others. So no care what is out there, they are being consistent and diligent in what they are set out to do. Just like this lady. So yeah, the spirit is, yes. God heals now is, and I guess most of us can, or some of us, let me not say most, some of us can relate to this. And the story was about a lady. It was a beautiful story. She got married 5 times, and from that 5 marriage came 5 children. And not only that, from that 5 marriage are bitter memories. They would have beaten her, tie her up and broke her shoulder, say disgusting words to her, and just disappear from her. The last one, even though the last one was a little bit okay, he was of another way. So many things happening and you feel like, okay, what when you read these stories? Well, when I read these stories, they really speak to me too. Despite everything that had happened to her, she did not give up on herself. She went for help, going to a psychologist, and also going to that psychologist. The psychologist was a Christian. I don't know if persons here, when you do these things, do you have preference like a male or female, a Christian person or so, that, you know, would help you better. So she wanted that. It just happened that when she went, that person was a Christian, and it was just so disappointing for her to hear that, you know, you have one of 5. It's not five marriage, you know, and 5 kids from it, and it never finished there. So our son, one of her son, died from a tragedy. So all of those stuff she has to go through. She had cancer, She had suicidal thoughts, everything. And despite all of that, she just continued in trusting in God. And sometimes we wonder to ourselves, like, we're doing the work of God. Why is it that bad things are happening to us? And like persons who are not um, serving God is are seen to be better than us. I don't know, but sometimes those are the things you may think about, like, why me? Why me? Yes, these things are real stories, Manhattan. These things are real stories. Yeah, so you say, why me? Why me, Lord? But sometimes when I do go into that phase, we say, why not me? When we don't want to be happen to somebody else, why not me? But the beautiful thing about life is that when you go to the rough patch of life, there's always something beautiful at the end. And I would have shared earlier that Romans 8 verse 18, I shared that earlier. The suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall come. Yeah? So, all of these things that you're going through, just remember that what is to come is more beautiful. Hi, Inner Beauty. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And the last one, which I did this morning, was God Fights for Us. This is also a beautiful story, similar to what I was speaking about with the phone. It is about a lady who went to visit her husband in prison. She had a baby as well, and this other person came by to ask her to hold a bag for her. Holding the bag for her, she insists not to, but the lady was so persistent in asking her over and over. Anyway, she gave in and she held the bag. When she went through the police guard searching section, the bag was filled with marijuana. And even though she was saying, no, it's not mine, it's a good thing because God fights for us, It's a good thing to have another person who saw that that bag did not belong to her. It's the same thing. We going through the airport, you have some unscrupulous people out there just have their stuff, those kind of illegal stuff, asking you because of whatever is, can you do this for me, can you do that? Deep inside they know what is in the bag. It's the same thing with this lady. Some of us, God have this lady back to have somebody who saw what happened. But sometimes, as I said, you just have to be wise, exercise wisdom when we are doing these things, that not everything is for us to do. And if it was that that lady was not there to see that it's not her bag, then she would have probably gone to prison too, or be charged, put it that way. Hi, live love. Hi there, welcome Nita, welcome. Thank you so much for joining as well. Right, so hi Mind Games. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you guys for joining and spending your precious time with me. Make sure to watch Casey. Right, yes. So persons who are just joining, Casey will be doing her first collab on the Iron Sharpen Iron Show tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. I got EST. Yes, EST time. So 7 p.m. tomorrow, I will be doing that show on Big Jack channel. So it is Big Jack. Big Jack is in the chat. And you would see the link and all of that on his channel. I will also share it on my community as well. And hoping for you guys, persons who are here now, to join me on my first collab with Big Jack, and I'm sure there will be many more. and many more. If you want to participate on Big Jack's channel, Big Jack Iron Sharpen Iron Show, you can do so by sending him an email. It's good, it's good motivation and encouragement to hear other people's story. And as it states, iron sharp iron. You don't know what I may say, what someone else may say that would have help you along your way, help you in your journey that you're going through now. So please remember to join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. sharp on the Iron Sharpen Iron Show. Okay? Okay, thank you so much, Manhattan. Thank you so much. And all right, so that was the last story for the week. And you know that early on Sunday I did perhaps this will be the second show. Well, yeah. So on Sunday I did the show with my sister VC. So we did getting to know me, and I thank you guys for stopping by as well. I really appreciate the support extended to us on this journey. As I mentioned, I do not take anything at all for granted. The breath that I breathe is a precious gift. The vision in my eyes, precious. The movement in my limbs, persons that I've met is nothing, because as I shared, I'm just a humble girl in Jamaica doing my work, going about my business, and voila, here I am. I was saying the other days there's so much, but there's so much to speak about. I will not speak about it here, but just remember that I will share a whole lot more on my interview tomorrow. That's so very cheap. My interview tomorrow. I'm so happy that Big Jack took the initiative to do this as well. The Iron Sharpen Iron Show. And it's just a growing process, because it's nothing to, as I said, you don't take nothing at all for granted. Who knows? Big Jack is preparing us for what is awaiting us out there. 5 years from now, we're on bigger shows. Don't, reminding persons where we started from. You never know what this world has in store for us. So I'm just taking it sip by sip and embracing it as I grow. So I thank you so much. I guess that's it from me. I don't know if you guys have any questions for me. If you have any questions, you can just put it in the chat and I will answer. You guys are we are stronger together. Yes. Thank you for taking your time to show your kindness to us. Oh, thank you. So thank you for stopping by too, and thank you for your kindness. And I'm happy I was able to help in that way, Jada. Yes, I'm so happy. You know, these things, as I said, I take nothing for granted, and persons are going through so many different things in life. I may be here going through my little things, and these are the things that motivates me as well. To know that sometimes you may feel a little low in spirit and all, but then when you go out and you see and hear about other person's problem, you just have to brush off yourself, because you don't really have go through nothing at all. So yeah, I'm so happy. I'm grateful that I'm able to do this as well. Hi Toya, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. So right, so I'm super grateful for, if you're coming in for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons daily, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds, and I am streaming from Jamaica, the land of wood and water, and so many other fabulous things. I do my weekly live here on a Saturday at 8 p.m. EST. That's our time zone. Right, and as I'm about to wrap up, I see persons coming on. I know that you here would like to connect with persons. And the thing about it too, guys, sometimes when you are, what I normally do is the persons that are in my live, after the live, I tend to go back and put them in my chat. So you can come back here and just click the link or click on whatever is in the chat, and it just takes you directly to the person's page. Because what I understand too is that sometimes the names that are here are not the names that are on the channel. So it's hard for you to find some persons. It was a blessing and I enjoyed the season. I know this is just only the beginning of all He has in store for you and your. Yes, yes. I believe so too, Tommy. I believe so. And thank you, Lady J. Thank you so much. Right, so you guys can just look through the chat and see persons who, and if you really want to do, you can write down the names, you can do a screenshot, but as I said, I connect to the persons here, so I can just go on their channel and put it in the chat afterwards. Yes, Casey. Thank you so much, Alison. Thank you so much. Thank you. So for the new year, I hope. Oh, hi. Jack Quita, hi. Thank you so much for joining, my dear. You're joining me while I'm about to get out. But nonetheless, it's a joy to see you here, and I'm sure you'll get the opportunity to connect with persons here. I am going to put them in the chat after the live. So I need to do this. You know, after the live, when I come off here, the thing does not come up, like the live chat does not come up on my screen. So what I'm going to do is just to backwards it. So when I'm through now, I'll be able to just put them in the chat. Well, I see that you guys have no question for me. I take that as a good thing because you would have appreciate everything that I share thus far, and looking forward to hearing more about me on the Iron Charm Iron Show tomorrow at 7 p.m. I have nothing else to share at the moment. Nothing else. I would have shared my devotional lessons earlier. I read them to you guys, my Bible verses. I shared about which is on my vision board. I don't know if you guys do vision boarding, but it has helped me along the way in so many ways. And one is just to give God thanks, because so many things that we would have gone through in our life, but we are not so much aware of the magnitude of achievement that we would have received for the years and all of that. But when you write it down and you can go through and say, oh yes, me did do this, me did do that, and you pick it up. And however long you're doing, if it's 1 year, 5 years, however, and you go back and you say, oh my goodness, so many things I've done within the time. And I find that the vision board is similar to your individual work plan. Just imagine going to work and you don't have no work plan. At the end of the year, you know some of the things that you would have accomplished, but not to that magnitude to say, 10 things. But that is really a guide for you to keep you on par with all that you would have set out to do. So I do that every year, to write down things, and things, it's not no great things. Like some persons, you have to put great, like big, and big is relative. But some simple things I put on it to do just to keep me on par. Simple things. some of them simple, but there are things that you wouldn't really push out to do, but it's like a guide to say, oh, you need to do them. I would have shared too last time that the weight loss was on my vision board for me to lose 10 pounds. And if I didn't have the vision board, I wouldn't see. Like, remember that, so then time I did say I wanted to lose 10 pounds, but to date I've lost over 30 pounds. Who could it be? And also on my vision board, I said that I wanted like 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And I'm over 600 at the end of the year. Who could it be? Like these things, they just put you on par. Like, you have to. Well, for me, that's what it does. So just, sharing with you, if it is something that you find meaningful, just do it. It doesn't have to be anything, as I said, just like me putting on my weight loss. I can say I want to take more photos. Those little stuff, and you just put yourself, I want to do a vacation. Or, just so it just keep you on par. And as I said, it would be similar to your individual work plan. You going to work accomplishing all that you would have been set out to do. Gotta eat supper. Okay, guys, if you go over to Stale Whiskey Dream, Mercy, some food input over there, it would make anybody go back. Some food. And I also saw him doing the baked bean and sausage. That's what we do here in Jamaica too, sailing whiskey. Sail whiskey. Let me see all of those stuff and I say, wow, 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 you're gifted hands. Gifted hands. It's good to eat, but you have to have a balance, Alright, so I have nothing else to say at this moment, but to say thank you guys for stopping by, to keep me company, to share love with me, to inspire me. And I hope to see you guys on the Iron Sharpen Iron show tomorrow at 7 p.m. Until then, remember to inspire someone. Yeah, thank you. So I'm going to see if I can scoot over to take off this live. Alright, remember to check out the live, guys, to see the persons who are here. You can connect with them from the chat. Alright? Thank you, Inner Beauty. Inner Beauty is a whole vibe, You see, if you ever go for Inner Beauty, surely like Jamaicans who understand her, but beautiful soul. Anyways, I'm gone. Bye.